Introduced in FNAF's sister location, Circus Baby quickly became extremely popular among FNAF fans. Maybe a little too popular, if you ask me. However, being one of AFTON's creations, even more so than the rest, she's done some pretty messed up things. But which ones are the worst? That's what we're exploring today, because of course we are. Speaking of messed up things characters have done, have you heard the tale of Herobrine? A mysterious player first sighted in the early alpha days of Minecraft, said to be the creator Notch's dead brother, who went on to possess the game. Does that sound familiar? Or like something you'd be interested in? Well, if you answered yes to any of those, do I have a surprise for you? Minecraft Nightmares, our new channel featuring yours truly and my friend Jay, where it's all scary Minecraft all the time. So if you're one of the 141 million active users, be sure you head on over there and subscribe. Even if you're an inactive Minecraft user, if you've played Minecraft at least once, go over there, okay? If the channel can hit 10,000 subscribers before the first video goes out on Thursday, the 17th, this week, we'll have a very special stream for you over here on this channel. A FNAF based stream, not a Minecraft stream. So, click the link in the top line of the description right now and go subscribe to Minecraft Nightmare. Okay, you have to do it in order for me to continue this list. Okay, you did it? Okay, good. Let's do it. And at 10, crushed Elizabeth. I mean, don't get me wrong, okay? Some specific kids make me understand William's whole MO. But the fact that he made these robots, especially the fun times, specifically to kill, and the first kid they kill is his own daughter. That's some serious karma, man. But considering how horrific Baby becomes after this thanks to Elizabeth, I feel like she might have had it coming, okay? Girl was a lot more like her father than she really should have been, honestly. Well, yes, crushing any kid would have been bad, but like, your creator's daughter? Seriously? Like, why was there no blacklist for kids that you shouldn't grab? Like, you have animatronics that can walk on their own, advanced AI, facial recognition technology, but you can't make a goddamn program that says, do not kill these kids, they come from my loins? Like, bro, if you ask me, you had it coming. Like, who tells their kids not to do something and then actually expects them to listen? Especially when it was built to attract and lure kids. And when they're that young. Like, seriously, William is stupid. But this was still a messed up thing for Baby to do. And this is why she's more so AFTON's creation than the other ones, because she's literally also his kid. And at 9, fought Ennard. FNAF 5 to 6 had some serious changes. Baby went from being a part of Ennard in FNAF 5 to her own separate animatronic again, with seemingly no explanation in FNAF 6. Well, no explanation if you're not really a FNAF fan, since we all know that the interaction that caused this unfortunate split actually took place within the source code of Scott Cawthon's websites, where the two, ScottGames.com and FNAFWorld.com, were arguing, which resulted in Baby getting voted off the island. But honestly, thinking about it, this was a pretty dumb idea for her. Like, it seems that Molten Freddy is the one controlling the blob from FNAF Security Breach, since they're the face that the blob prefers to use to jump scare the player and interact with AFTON, even though it's more Funtime Freddy and not Molten Freddy. But we also know that Molten Freddy is just the remains of Ennard after Baby got kicked out, hence why it dropped the whole clown aesthetic. It's also worth noting that Baby's face is on the blob, except it's missing the red light in its eyes, meaning that its soul is probably not contained within the animatronic amalgam. So if Baby had stayed a part of Ennard, she might still be fighting. Of course, we can't be certain that she's not possessing something else, but we can't be sure that she is either. And at 8, AFTON Amalgam. One of the biggest twists from the Fazbear Frights book's epilogue stories is that they end up fighting a giant trash rabbit known as the AFTON Amalgam. Yeah, but then a mysterious black blob is revealed to be behind everything. This blob was controlled by Baby, or I guess Elizabeth. Either way, at this point, it's the same thing. I'm guessing this reveal was originally intended to happen after Security Breach was released, given the original release date of the game, which would have made this much more rewarding and an actual, like, big reveal, but Baby was literally revealed to be controlling a version of her father, the man who got her killed by creating a robot designed to kill, the man who killed her brother in the same way, who killed 5 additional kids, at least, who wanted to bring her brother back as an animatronic. She controlled a version of him and still wanted to make him proud. At least she ended up abandoning him, but not for any moral reasons, but because she knew that the battle was lost and wanted to live to fight another day. Okay, well, I say live, but in reality, just she didn't want to be destroyed since she's dead and possessing stuff. She's not really alive, but like, you know what I mean, okay? And at 7, kills her brother, or at least tries to. You see, since we play as Michael in every game of the original series with the exception of FNAF 4 and 7, Michael is the one in danger. And since Baby's after us as the player in FNAFs 5 and 6, she is legit trying to kill her brother, especially in FNAF 6, holy damn. And she does so in such a menacing way. Being able to absolutely slaughter your brother without a moment's thought is probably one of the most messed up things Baby could have done. But if we're being honest at this point, she was kinda nuts at that point, so I think that it's better to put this higher on the list. Like, honestly thinking about this, in the 5th game she wasn't really trying to kill him, just get inside him. Which sounds awful now that I say it out loud. Oh my god, what the flying f are these games? But in Pizzeria Simulator, she definitely wanted to kill you. And during her final speech, she even thinks that it's what her father would want. So needless to say, she's pretty out of it at this point, which makes it slightly more forgiving, but not so much. And at 6, Scrapped. While she did end up fighting the rest of Enderden getting kicked out, resulting in the creation of Molten Freddy, she also ended up having to remake herself, or at least give herself another shell, as well as seemingly another arm, since you know, now we see a giant claw on her left arm. However, you want to know something interesting? According to the Freddy Files Updated Edition, the Bible of the FNAF franchise basically, the claw on her left arm is the same one from her stomach, meaning that Elizabeth knowingly attached the claw that resulted in her death to her arm. And that's absolutely terrifying. Like, this chick is like, yeah, this thing killed me, so let's put it on my arm so I have better access to it. You know, just in case I need to use it for whatever reason. So yeah, this laced up her sneakers, thought, oh, what if I need to kill someone today? And said might as well claw them to death with this monstrosity that killed me. Do you people not realize how absolutely nuts that is? Like, that's... bro. Halfway through into number 5, Impress Daddy. Along the same note of, oh, I wanted that arm in case I needed to sever anybody's body parts or something. We know that's why she has it and not for self-defense. Before Henry cuts her off during the true ending to the game though, Baby goes on a bit of a rant thinking that she won. Quote, "You played right into our hands. Did you really think this job just fell out of the sky for you? No, it was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full." Does that sound like someone who wanted to be saved? No, she wants to impress her father, someone she knows was behind her death and then every death after hers. She wants to kill for her father. And this lines up with so many other versions of her as well. Like I said earlier, the AFTON Amalgam, she ended up fighting with her father until she knew the battle was lost. However, she didn't stop trying to impress him. And the same remains true here. It's messed up, okay? A little girl getting killed accidentally only for her to want to join her father's crusade? That's messed up. And at 4, Killed Technicians. The technicians were 2 employees of Fazbear Entertainment Inc., who used to work with the Funtime animatronics of Circus Baby's entertainment and rental. One technician is soft-spoken and seems bored with his job, implying that he may be used to it, while the other, who speaks with using a Brooklyn accent, appears to be less experienced and more uneasy with the environment of Circus Baby's entertainment and rental from FNAF's sister location. Same. The 2 technicians appear for the first time during night 4 when they use the scooper on Ballora, and then during night 5, their dead bodies are seen hanging in the Ballora Gallery and the Funtime Auditorium. They are assumed to have been killed by Baby and the gang, which sounds like a really weird band. However, there is also the theory that they've been dead for a while, or aren't even real, and Baby was just mimicking their voices so that she could manipulate the situation for you to trust her. However, I mean, these are like the first people aside from ourselves and any 8-bit minigames where we've actually seen someone die. Like, every dead body that we've seen has been pixelated in a minigame up until this point, and they are also the first humans in all of FNAF to get their full bodies shown, even if it was through a shadow. But I don't know. Do you think that these were real or were they dummies? Make sure you let me know down in the comments. Getting close to the end, and in number 3, Impersonation. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Especially not when it's an animatronic impersonating a kid. Yep, That's right, ya heard correctly. Baby in the FNAF novels ends up impersonating Charlie, but not teen Charlie. Nope, instead she ends up impersonating adult Charlie, because the books weren't complicated enough already. Basically, in the novels, Baby has the ability to change between a realistic looking human and her normal Circus Baby look. She can do this thanks to the pin structures covering her body. No idea how that helps her go from a 7-foot tall animatronic to a 5'9" woman, but oh well. Anyways, for some reason, Baby and Charlie's adult robot versions are the same robot. It's unclear why. Since Henry made a series of 4 robots for Charlie after AFTON killed her in 1983, which doesn't make sense given what we know about the timeline already, but I guess it would have to be different in the books, because at that point, Elizabeth would have already been killed by an already created baby animatronic, meaning that Henry would have made the first 3 robots from scratch, but thought, nah, I'll turn the adult one into a human from this robot here, and it just so happened to be Elizabeth Afton's possessed bot. But honestly, there are a whole load of plot holes in the books, so we'll just ignore it. We'll push it to the side, you know? Either way, identity theft isn't cool. And boy, don't I know it. My dad removes the labels off of any mail we get and he shreds it, okay? He even made us rip our names off of papers when it has our names on it. Like, even if it's schoolwork and it just had my first name or whatever it was, so that he would make us rip it off, rip that corner off so that people couldn't steal our identity. And now my name is just out there on the internet for everyone to see. So, you're welcome, Dad. Did anyone else's parents do that, or was it just the fact that my dad is the crazy paranoid uncle? Penultimately, in at number 2, saved William. Assuming that Baby is in control of the blob like she is in the Fazbear Frights books, did she save Afton in the security breach true ending? While this ending was left vague for sequel purposes, I think it's not out of the question, especially since a load of people still want Afton to be alive for some reason. Like, why can't you just let the man die off permanently and then go rot in hell? Okay, like for real though. Ultimate Custom Night was supposed to be a form of hell, but not like actual hell. Like, it was supposed to be in eternal agony brought on by the vengeful spirit, but it wasn't actual hell. This man needs to suffer for his actions, okay? Even Satan would be appalled by this dude's crimes. Like gluttony, lust, greed. You do those things, you go downstairs a legend. But just offing a bunch of kids because you wanted to, and then discovering that it could make you immortal is just hella messed up. Like I've said that Satan wouldn't have approved of many things, particularly a load of versions of spiders from video games. But Satan wouldn't even like this guy, okay? Just like toss him in the empty or something, and he'd let him be alone forever. Something like that. Like goddamn. And then Baby saves this man? The man who got her killed? Yeah, that's definitely one of the worst things she's done, even like especially to her own psyche. And finally, in at number 1, Betrayal. Top 10 worst anime betrayals, but it's FNAF. In Sister Location, we thought that we actually had the first nice animatronic, like basically a prototype for Glamrock Freddy. Baby was giving us tips on how to survive, she helped us get through Belora's gallery, she really seemed like she wanted us to live. But then, what do we get for trusting her? Scooped and stuffed, just like a Thanksgiving turkey. This was probably one of the most brutal things to happen to a character in the entire series, and it's all because we trusted Baby. She made us feel safe, she gave us confidence, she prevented us from getting killed, only to use our body as a skin suit, and then get kicked out of Ennard not even a game later. This is why I didn't trust Glamrock Freddy. Baby is legit one of the reasons that I have trust issues, and that's saying something. Like, holy damn. Okay, I could have sworn that Glamrock Freddy was going to do the exact same thing. Then, like, he would lead us down to Afton and then pull like a psych, I've been working for this bag the whole time, motherfucker, time to die. But he didn't. However, thanks to Baby, I still think that this man is doing a long con. That's all the time we have for today, friends. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been in Shower Main Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video.